Artemis Toast here, and as you can see by the piece of paper I held up, we're gonna do a guitar review. Um, if you watch my guitar reviews in the past, you understand that I've had a lot of trouble getting guitars sent to me by guitar manufacturers. You know, uh, I recommend watching the past videos. They played a lot of jokes on me, to put it quite simply. I took offense to that. That totally wasn't cool. And I really, the evil guitar manufacturer corporations, Debbie Gibson, and possibly the Illuminati, and other level 10 guitarists. Like I said in previous videos, I'm a level 14. I'm incredible guitarist. I could craft notes and riffs and solos that can melt eyeballs. The music is so great that you could see it. Is basically what I'm getting at. But unfortunately, those various entities have been I guess playing tricks on me. Essentially trying to keep the world from seeing my shredding prowess. And like I said, if you watch some of those other videos, you'll see how Fender, Debbie Gibson's, Ibanez, BC Rich, kind of did me wrong. So sometimes they send me something that's ridiculous in the mail. I review it anyway. It's my job. But they send me just not the right things. So this is the second time I had to kind of resort to showing one of my own guitars. I showed the Charvel in another video, and right when I was about to shred, the power went out. And I'm having trouble, getting things through the Amazons in the mail. If I need tubes, I can never find the right tubes for my amp. The problem I'm running into with the guitar I'm showing today is, I have classified top secret information, Seymour Duncan, AT blackout double stack editions, trademark. And instead of the typical 9-volt battery, they require a specially made 18-volt battery. And unfortunately, that hasn't come to me. So, I'll show this guitar because I owe it to my singles of subscribers. That I owe it to them to provide them with the guitar reviews. So what I'm reviewing today is my main shredding guitar. This is a Gibson SG Gothic edition. It's a mahogany body, mahogany neck, and an ebony fretboard, fingerboard, whatever you want to call it. Which, if you watch my previous guitar videos, I'm not a fan of the rosewood fingerboards. I prefer maple or, when possible, ebony. It's not very often that guitar manufacturers offer, unless you do, a custom shop, $4,000, $5,000 model. But as far as, production model guitars, there's not a lot of electric guitars that come with the ebony fretboard, which I happen to prefer overall, even over maple. But maple is much easier to find, much like my Charvel San Dimas Pro Mod. It's maple. My Fender Jazz Bass, Squire Jazz Bass, maple neck, maple fretboard. They just play faster to me. I think it's because I had a bad experience with rosewood fretboard one time on a Strat that I had. you know, I couldn't bend, you know, particular notes because the fretboard was too grainy. But that's I guess, you know, a personal problem with it. But as you can see, you know, made in USA, Gibson SG Gothic. It was kind of a special edition that they made from '99 to 2002. I did not buy this new. I typically prefer to get my guitar secondhand. I go to the local guitar shop, and if something comes in that I like, you know, I'll trade. But you know, I think I'm hanging on this one for a while. You know, I had a Flying V that I traded on a Telecaster that I traded on a. No, you know, excuse me. You know, I traded the Flying V directly for this one, and then later on had those, you know, special edition Seymour Duncans added to it. Really fast action guitar. You know, Grover tuners. You know. Definitely, you know, obviously solid bridge. You got your three-way switch, you know, excuse me, three-way switch like most dual humbucker guitars. A volume knob for each pickup and a tone knob for each pickup. Which, you know, that's really nice because, you know, sometimes, you know, if you're playing lead and rhythm, you know, off the same guitar, you know, it's really nice when you have the ability to split the volumes and the tones for each individual pickup. So, you know, you could go from your neck down to your bridge pickup, you know, and they could be, you know, one could be set with way more bass, and one could be set with you know, way more highs, you know, way more trebles, you know. So it's a good, you know, way that split tones on the same guitar, you know, without using, you know, pedals, you know. I mean, obviously pedals will help that transition between the two tones, but it's really cool when you could have the ability to adjust the tone for each individual pickup. Other than that, you know, like I said before, unfortunately, I can't play this guitar. You know, it's, you know, I you know, unfortunately, I don't have the special edition batteries required to plug it in, and plus, you know, I'm having a problem, you know, getting tubes for my amp. You know, they're special ones that I can't just go to the store and buy. You know, so. Once again, this is my, you know, I'm sure I can tell by the serial number which year this is. You know, it could be anywhere between the 99 and 2002. I looked it up before. I'm pretty sure this is a 2000. Oh, another cool thing. You know, it's hard to see on the back of the neck. You have that old portrait looking of. That's actually, you know. I can't remember his first name. I think it's Debbie Gibson's grandfather, the guy that started the Gibson Guitar Company. But once again, you know, this is the Gibson SG Gothic. You know, no inlays on the frets except for the 12th, where you have a kind of mother pearl, you know, crescent moon and star on the 12th fret. Which is really cool. I mean, obviously you have the markers on the side of the neck, but you know, as far as the inlays, you know, just the one on the 12th fret. Yeah, it's all kinds of awesome guitar. You know, hopefully I'll get everything together so I can shred it for you guys. You know, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my past videos. Follow me on the Twitters. Follow me on the Twitters. Artemis Toast out.